What's going on, everyone? This is Valgriz here, and today I'm going to show you how you can do this card wipe transition. It's a very simple transition to do. It looks very nice in the end. Before I get into that, I just want to apologize for not doing this week's Tip Tuesday. I recorded it, but the sound wasn't exactly working. The levels were way too high, and my voice cut out a lot, so I decided to do this tutorial instead, and I will be doing a couple more of these. I hope to do at least one, if not two, more of these tutorials before next week's Tip Tuesday, because I know a lot of you guys like these tutorials, but I ran out of ideas for a while, and then I'm kind of starting to get more creative. I'm experimenting with this program a little more, and here's the tutorial. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Right here, you want to start off with about 2 clips, and you want to just create a new composition first off, do all of your settings, and I'm actually going to do this to 29.97. 10 seconds long should work for what we're doing. And now what you want to do is you want to, alright, these clips are actually 59 frames a second, but it's not really going to matter so much because I'm not actually editing something, I'm just doing a tutorial. The first thing you want to do is just drag in both of your clips that you want to put in the transition, and you want to stagger the beginnings. So what I mean by that is like maybe the first 5 seconds the one clip's playing, and then make the beginning be right there. So what's going to happen is from these 5 seconds right here, it's going to be the first clip, and then right about here is where the transition is going to happen, and it's going to take probably about a half a second, and then right here is the remainder of the clip. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on the top clip that begins a little bit later in the composition, and you want to go to Effect, Transition, and then Card Wipe. And transition completion is pretty much, it says it itself. Essentially what it does is it completes the transition, but it doesn't actually like change from one clip to another. So that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do today. And you can mess with these options. In fact, I would recommend that you do. I'm not going to today, but you can definitely do that and it would look really nice. So click on the down arrow on whatever clip you're using, down arrow on Effects, down arrow on Card Wipe, and then keyframe transition completion at 0, and then go right here. You see, like, because I'm using a 30 frame a second composition at 5:15, that's where between 5 and 6 seconds is. But if you're if you're doing 60 frames a second, then yours should say 5 and then 30. So pretty much half of how many frames you're using. It's halfway through a second, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put this up to 100 like that, and then now if we just render that little part of it, you're going to notice that sometimes when I'm recording and when I render it doesn't really work all that good. Alright, that happened, but essentially what should happen is it should just do the transition, it should do this card wipe effect, but you want to transition from one clip to another, and that's not actually doing this. So what you want to do is you want to go in about the middle, and now you want to double click on this box right here. It's the rectangle tool, and now you're gonna have a mask. It should be yellow. If it's not yellow, then you create a shape, and you don't want to do that. You want to go to the beginning of this clip, and right before you see this transition, what you're going to do is you are going to double click on this, and you're going to drag this all the way to the left side, and you make the mask a little bigger too if you like that, and then hit enter, and then now you're going to notice that there's still this right here, but it's actually going to like bring in another one, and that's exactly what you want. So there you go. That's the transition. Let me just show you guys that one more time. Really simple, but it looks very nice. Just brings in the transition with this nice card wipe, and you could even do it the opposite way. You can make it like go backwards, but I like this look right here. And then you can apply color correction, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this very simple tutorial. Pretty much all it was masking, but it'll give you guys some practice if you're new to masking or After Effects. And request another tutorial. I mean, a lot of times when people request tutorials, they request the same stuff, so that's why I've been running out of ideas, but I have some really neat ones that I think you guys will find interesting. And have a great day.